Let's start standing today. We're going to use the assistance of a wall. So find a wall, find a space with a wall. You can use a kitchen counter, a table, anything just for some balance. So make sure that wherever you're stretching, you're near something. Even if you have to grab a chair for balance, that's totally fine. For starters, let's start with our feet nice and wide, toes pointing towards the front of the room. So you want everything to be parallel, as if you're on skis and your legs are out nice and wide, okay? Pull up that low belly, feel the shoulders heavy, nice long neck, and then inhale. Exhale. Good, let's inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Let's tuck that chin into the chest, a slight bend in our knees, and roll through the spine, one vertebrae at a time, all the way down. Let the head be heavy, let the arms be heavy and lazy. You can keep a bend in your knees for starters. Nod the head yes, shake the head no. Grab opposite elbows. You can sway a little right and left if that feels good. And then begin to straighten your knees a little bit, reaching that tailbone up to the ceiling. Deep breath, feeling that spine just elongate, letting gravity do the work here. Opening up the backs of the legs. And release the arms back down to the ground. Take a bend in the knees, like you're about to sit on a chair. So your legs are still nice and wide, you're just bending your knees as much as you can. And then lifting that tailbone up to the ceiling. And bend, pull that low belly in, and lift the tailbone up to the ceiling. So you're trying to reach the top of your head, the crown of your head towards the floor, and your tailbone right up to the ceiling. And bend, and lift. Good, walk your fingertips out about 2 feet in front of you, so you're creating a nice long spine, and you're feeling a nice stretch through the backs of the legs. Deep breath. Again, be like a turtle, so think long neck coming out of the shell. Good, and then gently rock forward and back. Stretching those calves, waking up the backs of the legs. Low belly is pulled in. And then round through the spine, walk the hands back towards the feet, bend the knees, pull that low belly in, and roll up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Let that head be heavy. Rolling up, rolling up, rolling up. Roll those shoulders back, bring those ears on top of the shoulders. Let's step our feet in towards one another. Gently bend the knees. Just little bounces. Good, straighten those legs. Let's find your balance point. So your wall, your counter, your chair, wherever you are. Place that right hand on whatever object you have, okay, for balance. Feet are parallel. We're gonna reach this left leg forward. So we're feeling length through our toes all the way out, all the way up to our hip. And then we're gonna slide through the center and reach it back. So now we're feeling a stretch to the backs of the legs out through the toes. So you're getting a little arch in the back here. And I want you to think up and over, so creating a C shape. So we're getting a nice stretch in that front body. And rounding up and over a big yoga Pilates ball. So feeling also a nice stretch at the front of the thigh. And then bring that leg through, bring everything back to parallel. That left toe reaches out at a diagonal. And now I want you to round through the spine. So we're curving through, stretching our whole back line. Hand can come to your hip. So I want you to think you're curving through the spine, creating a C shape, feeling a stretch all through the back line. Good, and then come back to center. Swipe that foot back. And now we're feeling a stretch through the front line of the body. Couple more till you get the rhythm of this. Curve knee to nose. And then swipe it back, head to butt. Obviously that's not gonna touch, we just wanna think that. One more, knee to nose. And back, head to butt. Good, bring that leg to center, turn around to the other side. Hand comes to your hip. First, let's start by extending that right leg out in front of us, one long line through the toes from the hip. Then come through center, belly is in, swipe it back. Drop that hip, don't open it out to the side, keep everything squared and parallel. Feel that stretch through the back of the leg, through the front. Bring it through center. This time, bring it forward. Reach it back. Arch the body up and over an imaginary yoga ball. So we're creating a nice C shape with our back. Feeling a nice stretch of the whole front line of our body. All through the front of the quad, through the hip flexor, all the way up. Come to center, square everything off. Bring that foot forward, round through the spine. Somebody just threw a beach ball at you. You caught it. Chin into the chest, feeling a stretch all through the back line. And straightening everything, come back to center. And reach it back, head to butt. Come to center, that belly pulls you center. Round through the spine, head to knee. And swipe it back. And swipe it forward. Bring that legs back to center. Very good. Step away. Legs nice and wide, toes at a diagonal. Let's bend the knees. And straighten the knees. Bring those arms up. Exhale, bend the knees. The arms come down. Inhale, straighten. Lift those arms up. Hands come to your hips. Reach the left arm up overhead and lean over to the right. Deep breath. Shoulders down. And bring that arm up and around, and we're going to lean over to the other side, but we're going to tap our right shoulder. Bring that left arm up, reach it over to the side. Good. Bring that arm down and around and tap your shoulder. Good. So that left arm is moving up, 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 over to the right. Then it goes up and down and touches the right shoulder. Again, up and over. Warming up the side body. We just got the front and back. Exhale. Good. Up and over. Last one. Over to the left. Tap that right shoulder. Bring the body back to center. Switch arms. So the right arm reaches up. Lean over to the left. Good. And bring the body up. Lean over to the right. Tap your left shoulder. Bring that arm up. And over, up, and tap. Nice and easy, nice and fluid, like you're in a pool. Up and over, up and tap. Very nice. Last one. Up and over, up and tap. Good. Come back to center. Let's bend through the knees. Reach those arms up. Move the body right and left. So we're just moving our hips from right to left, rocking from side to side. Our arms are up. Be a turtle. Reach that head out. Bring those arms down. Place them on your legs. Find stillness. Let the pelvis drop. Rest on your thighs. Twist your shoulders forward, one at a time. Getting a nice stretch in that back. Some cracks maybe. Deep breath. Good, come to center, straighten those legs. Let's bring our feet into touch. Let's go back to our balance point, okay? We're going to bend our right leg back behind us. We're gonna reach for that ankle, and we're gonna pull it in, feeling a nice quad stretch. Now your knee is probably naturally gonna wanna fly out to the side. We wanna try to keep it parallel. If reaching for that leg is really hard, you can grab a strap. Show you real quick, otherwise hold that spot. You grab a strap, you create a loop, put your foot in it, and you pull it up. Like this. But hold on to that balance point for balance. Try to keep that knee in close to the opposite knee. Deep breath. Hold it a little more. Good, and then release that leg. Let's go to the other side. So you're gonna grab that opposite ankle, pull it in, get that stretch, pull that knee in so it doesn't flail out to the side. Deep breath. Very good. Pull that heel close to the butt, keep that knee in. Release that leg, pedal through the feet a little bit. Up and down, up and down. Let's face the wall or your balance point, wherever you are, the counter, whatever. We're gonna face We're gonna reach the right foot back and get a nice calf stretch. And you can use your balance point to lean, to press into it, to get a deeper stretch in that calf. Good, and lift up. Let's switch. Opposite foot back. Lean into that balance. Support for a stretch, for a deeper stretch. Let's switch calves again. Let's go back. And switch. Good, and come up. Let's face front again. Let's bring our feet hip distance apart this time. Tuck that chin into the chest. Roll through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. All the way down. Shimmy those shoulders. Nod the head yes, shake the head no. Little bounces with those knees, just little bounces. And then straighten your legs, trying to reach that tailbone up to the ceiling. Feel gravity do the work, expanding that spine, lengthening it, dropping it. Exhale, bend those knees. Suck that low belly and roll up through the spine. One vertebrae at a time. Roll those shoulders back a few times. Ears on top of your shoulders. Inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, arms come down. 15-minute standing stretch with a balance support.